What's up, everybody? We're in Garage de Casa.
See?
Hey, Greg.
Yeah. We call it the Garage Mahal.
Weekend wash. We're going to be washing Greg's Porsche. We're going to be testing out some GM products. Oh, you got a dent. And polishing your knob. Go get your hair dryer.
The baby blanket test? What's the statute of limitations on milk crates?
Cold feet, a dark rain, my blood in your frozen veins. Dream high, no pain, run fast in the broken chains.
We're going to get into it. We're going to try out some products. We're going to talk shop like me and Greg do most of the time. So let's do it. Let's get started, huh? Want to give us a tour of the garage first?
Yeah, I'd be happy to. I'm fiercely proud of my garage. So when we moved into this house, my wife loved the house and she was looking for houses and I was busy working. And she told me about this great house that she saw. And I told her, how many garages does it have? And she said, it only has a one-car garage. I said, I can't live like that. And she convinced me to come look at it. We looked at the house. It was very nice, but I thought, this is a wonderful house that only has a one-car garage. The beauty of what we were able to do, though, is that we're on my alley. We're allowed to have garages. So we were able to build this custom garage. I got to spec it just the way I want it. We've got heat, we've got gas, we've got Wi-Fi. So I've got a very similar chemical dispensing system to what we have in our detail shop. This is stuff that I found through the car wash industry. Everything from my bucket soap filler, this is wheel cleaner, and a spray protectant that I keep online. I've got my tankless hot water heater, so we've got all the hot water that we need. This was the tree that we had to cut down in the name of progress. So there was a tree standing here on the property. The tree had to go in order to fit a two-car garage on here. So as an homage to the tree, we kept a slice of it hanging proudly in the garage.
That's awesome.
This could be one of the best things I ever invented. This mat cleaning system. I designed this, I built it, and it's perfect for washing car mats. And it folds out of the way when you're not working on stuff. I love that. Ayrton Senna, but this is another favorite tool, online tire dressing. It's never run out, powered by air. Oh, here, you want to see something cool? A friend of mine is a builder, and he was working on the house where they filmed Ferris Bueller's Day Off. They cleaned everything out of the house, and he found some of these old pictures in the garage, which he thought I might like. So this is an original picture. If you know the movie, you'll recognize that Ferrari and that garage. That's where they drove the car around.
Let's start off foam.
You brought a foam cannon, thank you.
This is MTM's original foam cannon. Gyeon foam pre-rinse does not strip waxes or affect coatings. Your car is coated.
It is.
pH neutral. So let's check this out. So we just need a couple ounces of this mixed with water. So we'll throw a couple ounces in there.
Yeah, the amount of salt that's on the car. You want to pre-dilute it?
Yeah, throw some water in there.
The amount of salt that I've got in my car right now is truly absurd. It's just one day of driving in nasty Chicago weather.
Let's pre-rinse it. And I love that you have this giant boom.
Yeah, this is Mossmatic. Mossmatic makes some of the best looking self-serve car wash equipment in the industry. It's all polished in stainless steel.
That's awesome.
Mounting that on the ceiling was a big deal. Like, you can see the bolts I got going through there.
And then you got hot water in there, don't you?
Hot water, yeah.
Foam it. Might have to adjust it. Oh, look at that.
Not bad, right out of the box. So this controls the concentration, this controls the fan, right?
Yep.
In your shadow, nothing will survive. The simplest matters.
Yeah, you want it to run just a little bit so it drags the dirt.
You can tell it's
brings it down
coated.
the car, yeah. The soap is beating. One of my favorite things about washing cars out here, I'm always doing it. is because this is when I think about detailing. You know, I have some of my best ideas working
It's
in
nice
the garage.
and quiet. Yeah, it's like mowing the lawn. You know, you just kind of lose yourself for like an hour. You know, and just. Start on the tires?
Yeah, definitely. You know, that's not bad. A lot of I've used some really thick foam before and it doesn't rinse. Like you can just see it hanging up and everything.
Yeah.
What do you got for wheel cleaner?
We
got tire cleaner too.
Yeah, so there's a dedicated tire cleaner. So this is nice. I like that because most of the problems that come with, you know, tire shine and the tire shine application is from not getting the rubber clean enough. So dedicated tire cleaner, and then we're going to use this Gyeon iron product for the wheels.
Nice. Now, you choose your weapon here?
Yes.
Like,
Wheel woolly.
Wheelie woolies are my favorite. These are the new ones that we carry.
Yeah.
This is an old, it's not even a wheel woolly, it's a different brand.
Oh, really?
But yeah, it's been really durable. I don't know, unless they used to not label them. I thought I bought wheel woolies.
Could be. Probably just an off label
This
or
is
white
older
label.
than your children, this one. Flag brush for you.
Thank you.
All right, let's see what we got here. I'm gonna say that smells better than some similar products that I've used. It doesn't make me gag.
Your tires are already pretty clean. We're cleaning a clean car.
I know, remember who you're talking to here.
It's the first time I used one of these that have the bend in them.
Yeah, I don't know if I love it or not.
Yeah, it's different. I mean, it's nice if you're getting behind the caliper, but...
So what's funny, you know, the viewers can't tell this, but it's 20 degrees and snowing outside right now.
Yeah. It's cold. Like, it's cold fast in here.
Yeah,
I suppose you have that.
Garage just cracked open. I use the woolly to get the wheel well usually. It's clean wheel, brother.
It is a clean wheel.
Now, I don't normally use these iron removers for my daily wheel cleaning. I still use an alkaline detergent. Do you use them every time? You try?
I'm gonna try.
Tire?
So,
I use a lot.
I overuse everything. I want to see it dripping brown, but these tires are so clean.
I don't use a lot of tire dressing. I don't really like that look. But I think, you know, cleaning tires, you know, when guys complain about their tire dressing not working well, it's usually not the tire dressing, it's the fact they haven't cleaned the wheel well enough.
Right.
It can't bond when it's dirty.
We need a dirtier car to test this out on.
You want to go get Max's Mini Cooper?
No, it's cold outside. So we got a lot of fun stuff going on at Chicago Auto Pros.
You know, I think we're in such a good position right now.
Yeah.
Where the two, you know, we got a shop that's working. Mm-hmm. We've got guys that are well trained and know what they're supposed to do every day. And that has been so liberating because it frees us up to do the, you know, the fun things that we want to pursue. Grow the business.
Yeah, we're hanging out in your garage today and the shop is just going.
Do you remember when we first opened our second location? Before we opened our second location, we were worried that the shop wouldn't be able to run without us.
Yep.
We didn't have all the procedures and processes in place. So we went to a Cubs game just to prove that.
Yeah.
We did get a couple phone calls during the game, I remember.
I remember being so nervous about it too. Just like,
I remember being really drunk.
Something
funny
happens at a baseball game.
I know, Wrigley Field does that to me. I walk into Wrigley Field and I'm immediately intoxicated.
So, how many years have we been in business now? It's going on.
2012. This is going to be our 10th year in business. In August.
It'll be the 9th. It'll be.
Well, yeah, it'll be our 10th. It'll be the beginning of our 10th year. Wow. But it won't be. It'll be our 9th anniversary.
10 years.
10 years.
And we got a lot of exciting stuff going on. We have new projects coming. We're looking for a building for Car Supplies Warehouse because right now that's in the Lombard location.
It's going to feel good to own a building rather than to be constantly renting.
Yeah. Yeah.
It'll feel like we have a home, rather than just borrowing a place. But I don't think, I don't regret not buying a building earlier because I don't think we knew what we wanted the shop to look like. But we didn't know what our final, the detail shop was, and our needs have changed over time.
Yep. I forgot how fast how fast you can wash cars in your garage.
As opposed to what, the shop?
No, I just feel like, your car's so clean, it's easy to wash, and you got everything right there, it's like such small and compact, like we could probably have this done in 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, that's why when the guys at the shop take an hour to do a mini detail, it drives me insane. Because I do it here with my drunk friends in 45 minutes. I'm not kidding, it doesn't take that long. All your stuff's where you need it, be organized. Nobody has to walk very far to get anything.
All right, we got soap. Gyeon has 2 different kinds of soap. They have Bathe, Bathe Plus. Where did that other one go? There it is.
Yeah, that's for coated cars, right?
Well, so from what I've read, this is an actual, it has SiO2 in it. So it's actually a soap that's going to leave a protectant on it. It's almost like a wash and wax, but it's a wash and SiO2 kind of hydrophobic coating. So that's cool. And then this is just your normal soap that you'd use. Your car's coated, so just use this. And
which one do you want to use?
This one right here.
Where's this stuff made?
This is made in South Korea.
I have a beef with these things. I don't know if it's because I have these smaller buckets, but these guys don't stick. I had to glue this one into here.
Glue it?
The funny thing about them, though, is that, when you got a bucket of water, it just doesn't have enough time to settle.
It's all like European measurements. 20 to 30 milliliters into 10 to 15 liters. I don't know what that means.
I think 3 liters is a gallon, and this is a 2.5 gallon bucket.
Okay.
So let's use 60 milliliters.
Oh, look at you.
Can I go for it?
Start washing.
This feels really slippery. It's not too foamy. I think that's one of the misnomers in the industry is that you got to have lots of suds and bubbles.
So what do you think our viewers want to hear from us, Greg?
About the cool things we're doing that are new. We started talking about that earlier.
Yeah.
The training is what I'm most excited about. Once we did our definition of success and we identified how, we want to lead the way and we want to educate, to me, it was something that I always knew I enjoyed doing, but I had never really put that down on paper before.
Yeah. Yeah, I love doing that. The last training class, I think it was a little long. It was 6 days, and now we're talking about doing more small group, especially with COVID going on, doing small group training, something that doesn't disturb the shop. So we talked earlier about doing the training, and I think that's a good idea to small group. We can do individualized training. So if we're doing PPF, and now we can open up to PPF, we can open it up to window tint, we can open up to even video production, where we just have 2 or 3 guys come in at a time.
But now being able to train the next generation of detailers, I think is really fun. All right, this half is done. Look at how clean this stuff rinses. Like I washed the top of the car. You gonna rinse it?
This may also be a good time to introduce our new video series that we're doing, Chicago Auto Pros After Dark. What goes on at Chicago Auto Pros after the lights go out?
Well, we drink beer. A lot of guys work on their cars. When I left Glenview yesterday, Ryan was putting his car up on the lift.
Was he?
I'm like, what are you working on? He's like, there's no brake fluid left in my car. I'm like, that's disturbing.
So, Chicago Auto Pros After Dark is going to be a series that we're doing. It's a project car series. So we already have the car. We're not going to tell you what it is. It's going to be a surprise. We haven't even told the guys what the car is yet. We just got it. They'll probably be delivering it here in a week or so. And we're going to, because the theory is, I mean, we all sit around, we all drink beer, we're all car guys, and it's like the guys don't have anything better to do at home, so we just hang out at the shop and talk cars. And we've been talking about it for years. I'm like, we should get a project car that we can actually be productive on and do something instead of just sitting here and talking. So we can talk and get drunk and work on cars.
You know, in our defense, the reason we never did it is because how do you take a group of car, you want to start an argument? Talk to a bunch of car guys about what the best project car is. Like, it's impossible to do.
So the whole theory behind doing a project car is I've always wanted to do like a restoration, but I don't know how to do it. You know, I was never taught how to do it, but I want to learn as much as I can. So this is a learning experience, you know, as much as a, you know, memorable experience for the guys and us. But 6 months, I don't know. Work on it for, that's what I'm, 5 months, 4 months. We're not going crazy. We're not doing a full restoration, frame off and stuff, but.
What do you think half of our staff wants? See, again, this is going to be the challenge, because if you take a pickup truck and bring it in the shop, half the guys are going to want to lift it, the other half are going to want to slam it.
Well, I think ultimately, let's get the guys together, we'll get their ideas, but ultimately it has to be our decision at the end. Like,
well, someone's got to lead the
It's got to be
project.
respectable, it's got to be, you know, I want to make a nice show car.
You have to have a vision for it.
Yeah, yeah. Taking everybody's opinion and then, maybe we do, we just ask YouTube.
That's an even better idea.
So, and our plan for that is actually to give it away through Car Supplies Warehouse. So we're working with Matt Mormon. Matt Mormon's been awesome. He's given away a couple cars, so he's helping us set it up and how to do it. So really excited for that series to come. Still got a few months though. All right.
You could just go for it with towels, or do you want to use a leaf blower? Leaf blower is going to be so noisy we won't be able to
Well,
get
I wanted to try the wet coat, but your car looks pretty hydrophobic as it is.
Yeah.
So Gyeon has two different protectants that I have here. They have a whole line of you know, coatings and everything. We've been testing them out on my Lexus. I have the can coat, and then I have the Moze, and they've been doing really well on the Lexus. So I'm excited to do a little more testing on that. Today we're just kind of testing these.
Yeah, I'd be curious the difference in durability between this and the Bathe Plus.
So you have the Cure here, which is kind of just your spray sealant application. You can use this on a towel, almost like a quick detailer.
Dry the car.
Yeah, so we can use this. This is kind of like a 6-week application. And then the Gyeon is a spray on, spray off type of coating. So you spray it on there and you pressure wash it off. So really, really, really simple. And then I think this is anywhere from 3 to 6 months of protection on there. So this is actually SiO2 in there. And you spray it on. It's supposed to be super durable, super hydrophobic.
Now, they can't be as thick as the traditional coatings that we use.
No, not at all.
But it certainly fills a giant gap for your daily driver or car you're not going to coat.
Absolutely. Yeah, I love protecting a car like this. I mean, if you're, especially if you're in your garage like this and you're washing it every couple weeks, do this application every other wash, and really that's all you need.
It smells nice.
You know, it's nice to have the thicker coating for the sacrificial layer.
Totally.
But if you're car guys like us, you can never have too much protection. So let's use that, and then I want to use this silk dryer. This is the Gyeon dryer here. We got kind of like a microfiber side and then kind of a silk side here. So
And you meant to use both sides, or just the
you
one
can
side
use
at
both
a time?
sides. So
And that's important, right? The baby blanket test?
nice.
Yeah, I do. It's like a magic trick. All right, it's a little wetter now. I got some tweaks. You know, guys always ask me, like, when they figure out the 2-bucket wash, they're like, whoa, that's a great idea. What's better than a 2-bucket wash? and you go, a 3-bucket wash, right? 4-bucket wash. Like you can make yourself as nuts as you want with this stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
use
sort of
that
just
spray?
Yeah. So I'll get some of our conventional towels.
Well, I want to use this one.
How many towels you got?
I just got one.
How are you gonna dry the whole car with that?
I don't know. It's pretty big. You know, you can get rid of other towels.
I'm a big fan of these guys.
Oh yeah. All right, other future updates for Chicago Auto Pros. Third location?
I would definitely do a third location.
You would?
Only out of ego.
Yeah.
You know, just because I think there's more to do in Chicago. But I don't think that's our top priority.
No.
Because I think growing the e-commerce business, and I think there's a ton of room to continue to grow the training end of it.
So one idea that we have that we've been seriously flirting around with, when I mean serious, we're looking, is actually doing a oh, you got a dent.
Oh no, that's like something in the, what is, oh, it's a scratch.
We would love to make a self-service detail bay.
Now this is an idea I had a long time ago, which I called the detail barn. Whereas I thought your traditional self-serve car wash, you know, it's outdoors, and weather like this, you can't wash a car outside, but if it's cold out, you can, as soon as you go through the doors of the barn, the clock starts ticking, you wash the car in there, you got a drying bay.
Yeah.
And something I've always thought would be really cool, but I always thought it as a car wash. Now we're talking about doing it as an
actual detail
bay.
Well, I mean, it's a self-service car wash from a detailer mentality, because I would love to see something where you can go in where you have a pressure washer, you have all the equipment available if you wanted to like actually do some paint correction or polishing. You know, the proper light setup. Most of the exterior, like most of the bays, the self-serve bays, they're just like, you can't see anything. They're outside, it's cold. They have like a brush hanging off the wall.
Yeah, the
you don't have
chemicals
the right
are
tools.
terrible. They never use enough soap.
Yeah. So just have something, the same thing, but it's indoors, it's well lit. You have and we'll merge it together with Car Supplies Warehouse. So you can buy anything that you wanted to buy. You could rent the bay by the hour. It could almost be all inclusive too. Like you can include like maybe like the buffers and some of the stuff. You know, you buy the consumables. We'll provide the equipment, the carpet extractor. So if you have something, you can come in. Guys come into, you know, we do a lot of customer cars, and the first question they ask us after we coat and clean their car, where do I wash it?
Yeah.
And we're always just like,
No, it's tragic, because I think the car wash industry is doing a huge disservice to true enthusiasts. Now again, we're the 1% of the market, right? But there literally is nowhere except my garage that you can go outside of our detail shop to wash a car.
do a proper wash.
A proper wash.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, if your car is really nice and coated and doesn't have any swirls and you want to keep it that way, hand car washes don't cater to that.
No, a lot of the hand car washes around here are worse than actual tunnel car washes.
They really are. They use same mitts over and over again.
I'm using this nice towel on the door jamb. But your jams
They're
are
not really
pretty damn clean.
Yeah, I've always done.
I'm not worried about it.
Don't do what I do, guys. I would love to see a guy who wants to get started in detailing be able to rent a bay by the month.
Right, yeah.
You don't need an extractor, because if you truly have a bad interior you got to do, you can rent one.
Right.
You don't need the lights and all the expense of starting up. You just need to pay the monthly rent.
Right.
If you touch my glass with that wet towel, you're gonna streak.
Well, we got glass cleaner that we got to try out, so I want streaks on there.
Okay.
I don't know. Are we going to do a car show this year?
Justin, I was just talking to him because once we get this our meeting on Sunday out of the way, I said, the next thing to do is start planning the first rally. Now, whether it's a car, I think we're going to do a car show rather than a rally, but I think rallies have a ton of, one-day rallies, not a big, long event.
Yeah.
All right, this looks good. Did not do the wheels, but I don't like touching the wheels with my nice towels.
What do you do with these towels? You got a little bucket.
Yeah, I stole that. Is it
A milk crate?
that? Yeah, milk crate. Is that illegal? What's the statute of limitations on milk crates?
Are your wheels coated?
No.
Let's use the wet coat on your wheels. I want to try it. I know we just dried it, but I was thinking.
Oh, that's a good idea,
yeah,
right?
This is a great way to test this out on wheels. And I want to test this product out really bad, anyways. It smells like vinegar. All right, this is a great way to protect your rims because and make them hydrophobic. And a lot of the times you use these ceramic coatings and these sprays to the self-cleaning effect, so it stays cleaner for longer. And coating wheels is tough, especially if you're gonna take them off. And this will get right in there. So we're gonna actually spray this product onto the wheel. Spray it on the wheel. You wanna make sure that you use this not in sunlight, and your wheel has to be cool. And then we're gonna pressure wash it off right away. Look at that! It's hydrophobic now.
Wow. Pretty impressive on a wheel. Now, you know why that's so important? It's because when you have a good protectant on the wheels, like when I'm feeling lazy, I don't even get out the brushes. I spray them with detergent, let it dwell for a minute, and then high pressure it off, and you've got a pretty clean wheel.
Yeah. So we got the tire shine. This is a SiO2 infused tire protectant. Isn't that weird?
Now, have you ever used tire shine on a wet tire instead of a dry tire?
Yeah, it doesn't work as well. I mean, if you're
It dilutes
we
it.
do it. I mean, if we're using a water-based product.
Exactly. It
Yeah.
dilutes it a lot, and it'll sling if you're not careful. You gotta wipe it off.
It says, yeah, nice and dry. Let's use the air to dry it really well too. So this says just apply it with a brush or a tire applicator.
Open it again.
No. And then let it sit for 15 minutes. And if you want a more matte effect, wipe it off after 15 minutes. And if you want that glazed donut look, just keep it on there. Perfect. Look at this. It says to increase durability, heat the surface with a hair dryer. Go get your hair dryer.
Honey,
That's crazy. Okay, I want to try
you
that.
want me to dry these off with the blower?
Yeah, let's try them off.
Thank you. Keep things tidy in here. This floor is great. I wish the floors in our shop looked this good.
Is it like an ice patch out here when you open this up?
Yeah, I try to clean it up out there. It flows out pretty well because there's an apron that goes downhill, and then it's gravel. So if I do a lot of cars, like on Sunday we washed 4 cars, and it was pretty icy out there after 4 cars worth of water.
I think I'm in my garage. I'm just gonna drill a hole to the ground and put a drain in there. Is that illegal? Is that illegal?
No, it's illegal. Yeah. Well, they don't want you having a drain that just goes in the ground. That would be effective.
But you're washing your car in the driveway, and
You shouldn't do that either.
maybe I just won't put it on camera. All right, what do you got for tire applicators? What do you usually use?
I usually use foam.
Okay, that'll work.
These I don't love. These are better.
Okay, perfect. Let's use this. Do you have a heat gun? We could use probably a heat gun to.
Yeah. There's a heat gun out here.
I wonder if you're
Oh,
supposed
here
to.
it is.
I don't even know if this is supposed to have a trigger on it, but I put a trigger on it. It's nice and thick. Gyeon Q2 tire dressing is a water-based SiO2 infused tire coating. The durability claims on this are that it's gonna last through 2 or 3 washes. You're also gonna see us use a heat gun after we apply the product. This is the wrong way to do it, don't do it. I have another video coming out later on how to do this properly.
You know, a lot of tire dressings, if they're solvent-based, they're flammable. So I guess we're going to assume that this is not a solvent-based dressing.
Well, it does say blow dryer, not
Yeah,
a
true.
heat gun.
I'm going to see if there's a change in the reflectivity of it. Yeah, the water's drying and it's leaving behind the silicone.
How's it working?
Yeah, I don't. I thought I would see some change in the reflectivity of it, like it wouldn't look wet, but It hasn't changed a whole lot.
I want to try this new product out. Interior detailer. Whoosh. These are the new Auto Fiber Scrub Ninjas. I'm gonna leave a link in the description below of all the products I'm gonna use, including the Auto Fiber Scrub Ninja that you're about to see.
That's funny, the passenger side mat's clean, no one's ever sat on that side.
All the products kind of smell very similar. You can hear the magical microfiber fingers working their way into the grooves of the door surface. And polishing your knob. Look at how dirty your knob was.
Well, that's what I figured. Wow, that scrub's pretty nice.
She tries, but then she gets tired. She tries to hide, but Jenny's
This is really nice. I love the scrubbers. I'm gonna clean the seat with them. I think you can clean leather with this. Yes. Safe on leather. All right. Now Gyeon does have a dedicated leather cleaner. See the difference there? I mean, you can see this side is more oily, all the oils and everything, and this is where we've cleaned off all. You can see still there's a little bit of oil in there. So maybe if we used a dedicated leather cleaner. Let's try the leather cleaner next. Leather cleaner, strong. Oh, strong leather cleaner. So this is much foamier, I like that. You can almost see the dirt. Like the foam is a little brown. Look at that. Oh, look at all that dirt. That makes me so happy, I don't know why. This is nice. Oh, all right. You can see how much better that the Gyeon actual leather cleaner did versus just that quick interior cleaner. Come and look at the difference, Greg, here.
Oh, that looks so much nicer.
Look at how dirty it was.
That's disgusting. That came off of me? All right, here, let's see. I know you're gonna get this right. This is a test. Smell this product and tell me who makes it.
Tell you who makes it?
Yeah, you'll know the product. It's a leather cleaner. You know it? It's like your youth.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What, is that S&S's? Yeah. I like that smell.
Now, if you don't know the secret to cleaning glass, 2 towels, saturate one of them. I like to get it really wet, it's puddling up in there. But I think anybody watching this video probably already knows this. All right, if you don't know it, I just taught you something. Because here's the secret, is you get the product spread out evenly on the glass, and it emulsifies any dirt in there. You let it dwell for a minute, and anything that was on there, there's solvents in glass cleaner. I'm assuming this is the same.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can tell, that's really good. Squeaky clean.
All right, guys, that's pretty much it. We've tested a lot of their maintenance products. I like them a lot. They smell great, they look great, and they work great. We didn't get to use the tar. These bottles are all now tester bottles, so we'll do more videos with these products. But check them out for yourself if you want to use any of these products. Look in the description below. I'll put links to them. If you guys got any questions, ask them down below. Love your comments, and thanks for watching.